First offering on its way. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
You know, I doubt he wanted to get that tight with the fastball there, but hey, this is a guy you certainly don't want to let him get his arms extended. He's the kind of guy that can hurt you.
Extreme mode. This mode you can't let hits or nothing. This is suppose you have to save 3 games in a row. No hits, no nothing. With your closer. This is gonna
Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Good take there to lay off the high fastball. Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
Aaron.
I just started broadcasting, but I've been playing this mode for the past hour or so, and I still haven't been able to pass them. See, guys, extreme mode. Caution. If I complete all of these, see, it says save 3 games, don't go 1 hit, all that, and all this. I can win myself Jim Edmonds. He's a center fielder. 298. Pretty good. I really want him. Let's get right back in. What I hate about this is that there's no restart button. You have to exit out and go back in. That's stressful.
Tonight it's a matchup root. So coming to the plate, Aaron Hicks, as the
Leading
switch
off
hitter will
for
take
the
his cuts
Yankees,
left-handed
the
here.
center fielder,
He's set. Here
Aaron
it comes. In there, and it's 0-1. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Ready with another 0-2. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. Coming up on the midnight hour here on the East Coast. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight. Ready once again, Aaron Judge. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here's a knuckle curve that backs him up a bit. Ball 1. There's a fastball called for a strike on the inside corner. And that misses. 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch is in there for strike number 2.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
The 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Giancarlo Stanton now 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
Giancarlo Stanton.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And this is off the corner and low. Ball 1.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
Here it is, the 3-0. He's a heater in there for a strike. And he lays off. Ball 4. So now the potential tying run.
Oh my God. Gosh, should we change your pictures? Should we change the pictures? He's like the best closer I have, though. Or can I put Patrick Corbin as a closer? Let's see. Oh, I can put him. I can put him. Put him there. Alright, I'll try him. If not, I'll do him. Let's see. Moments. Stream.
Tonight, a contest that should bring us some memorable moments between the Dragons and the Yankees. These two.
Against a closer, but this lineup is setting up perfectly right now as off this inning.
First pitch on its way. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's called all of his pitches.
Now a swing and a miss at a slide. And the 0-2 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Eaton is under it. One away. Ready for another shot now. Aaron Judge. He's 1 for 4 for the game.
Judge.
And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. Fouled off. 1 out, nobody on. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
The left fielder.
Giancarlo Stanton now. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Here it comes. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
Well struck, but foul over by the coaching box. Last chance for the Yankees. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a...
And a swing and a miss, as they definitely had him reaching for that one. And this ball game is
2 more games left. Patrick Corbin's looking pretty good. Pretty good so far. 2 whole games left. Let's get right into it. Alright. You guys hear me? Alright, game 2. Let's go.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball one.
All right.
Hit sharply on the ground. Tatis scoops it up, and there's one gone to start the bottom of the ninth. Stepping in, Aaron Judge. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Judge.
Low for ball one. Coming up on the midnight hour here on the East Coast. A ball hit hard to the left side. And into left field for a one-out hit.
Man. All right. That was attempt number 1. Now, attempt number 2. I want to see how much this takes me. How many attempts?
Tonight it's a matchup rooted in baseball. Leading off the inning, Aaron Hicks, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, it's never easy scoring runs against a closer, but this lineup is setting up perfectly right now as the leadoff hitter leads off this inning.
To the left side, but it's well foul. Pitch popped up. Encarnacion moving to his left, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. In now, Aaron Judge, who comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day.
Judge.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. A ball and no strikes. Coming up on the midnight hour here on the East Coast. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. Now the 2-1. And he fouls this one off.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Bases are empty, one man out.
All right.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
All right.
Digging in,
Now
Giancarlo Stanton. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ball game.
Stanton.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Springer is there. Makes the catch in the ball game.
No. Dylan Betances would still be on the first one. Just gonna say that. All right. Game 2. See if we survive this game, man.
We've got a contest that'll take a striding in to start the 9th, Aaron Hicks. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, it's never easy scoring runs against a closer, but this lineup is setting up perfectly right now as the leadoff hitter leads off this inning.
The windup and the 0-1. Fouled away. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Coming up on the midnight hour here on the East Coast. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Now batting, right fielder.
First offering on its way.
Judge.
And a ball 1-0.
I mean, I know how to pitch a little bit in this game.
And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. 2-1. 1 out, nobody on. Ground ball foul down the left side.
Oof. Oh my god. Scariest thing ever.
And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
The left fielder.
First offering on its way. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
Yes.
Now a swing and a miss on a pitch that tied him up in knots, and the ball.
Only one game left. Only one game left. Alright. Game 3. Let's enter. I'm so nervous. I don't even know why I'm nervous, because many YouTubers can pass this easily.
Anticipation is high for some.
I don't know how.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Aaron Hicks. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far.
Fielder,
Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. And it's fouled away. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Here's big Aaron Judge.
The right fielder.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Judge.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Coming up on the midnight hour here on the East Coast. Fastball misses badly there, and he's behind 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. And that's over. 2-1.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous.
Yes.
A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
The 2-2 is at the knees and called strike 3. Giancarlo Stanton now. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Line toward the alley in left center. And Stanton's aboard. It's a base hit. Also, that 2-out success means Gary Sanchez will get to hit here.
No. So close. Alright. Attempt number 3. Let's go. So far, this pitcher's pretty good. Pretty good. We were so close. Oh man.
Tonight it's a matchup. Leading off the inning, Aaron Hicks, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, it's never easy scoring runs against a closer, but this lineup is setting up perfectly right now as the leadoff hitter leads off this inning.
Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. Coming up on the midnight hour here on the East Coast. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. The next 0-2 is taken for ball 1. Fastball called strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Now
here's
batting,
big Aaron
right
Judge.
Aaron Judge.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. That pitch was so slow it barely registered on the radar gun.
Yeah, Matt, we don't see too many pitches crawling to the plate like that, especially these days. That can be a really tough pitch for a hitter to wait back on.
Oh, and he got a pitch to handle as this ball is hit high in the air and deep. And folks, this ball game is tied.
So as I was saying, minutes on it. It's like way too long. I could like 30 minutes, 40, like that. I'm trying to make this short. Can't believe home run, man. Home run. Why?
Tonight it's a matchup rooted in. Now at the plate, Aaron Hicks.
Hey, it's never easy scoring runs against a closer, but this lineup is setting up perfectly right now as the leadoff hitter leads off this inning.
Corbin has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters.
Boyd, every manager and pitching coach, Matty V, they'd love to bring a guy in that they know one thing. He's going to throw strikes and not beat himself, and this guy is certainly not afraid to attack the strike zone.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. He struck him out the third time he's fanned in the game.
Now batting,
Outfield
right
in the
fielder,
no doubles
Aaron.
defense. Now the first pitch.
Judge.
0-1 the count. Now the 0-1. Good pitch there. Had him a little out in front.
I know he got a swinging miss right there, but that was a hittable location to a really good hitter. I don't know if he gets those back if he continues to miss in those spots.
Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Now batting,
Giancarlo
the
Stanton
left
now.
fielder, Giancarlo.
There's a first pitch curveball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball one. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Now the 2-0 home. Finds the zone, strike one.
You know, Matty, I'll never understand this. You work so hard throughout the course of the season and course of this game to get in 1-0, 2-0, 3-1 counts. Guarantee yourself a fastball 80 to 90% of the time, and he takes it. Just can't understand the methodology there.
Last chance for the Yankees. A shot down the first baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. And he gets strike three called to end it here. And with that, this one is.
All right. Game one. Heading to game two. Come on, pitcher. Don't blow it for me. Doing good so far. So far.
Tonight it's a matchup rooted in. Striding in to start the ninth, Aaron Hicks. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, it's never easy scoring runs against a closer, but this lineup is setting up perfectly right now as the leadoff hitter leads off this inning.
Fly ball right down the line in left. Soto is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the ninth this crowd was hoping for. One
the
away.
Right fielder, number 99.
Digging in now, Aaron Judge. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Didn't quite catch the zone there, ball one. Coming up on the midnight hour here on the East Coast. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. The 1-1 home. Is a fastball down below the knees. Well, he just threw that fastball by him.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
Fouled off. Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone.
Now batting.
Striding in, Giancarlo Stanton. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball one. And this is swung on and missed. So now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
Looks like he's got a good feel for.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game.
Game 2. Heading to game number 3. Come on, come on. Alright. We're just like 3 attempts. What is it? Don't really remember. I think it's 3 attempts. Yeah. Attempt number 3.
Tonight, a contest that should bring us some memorable moments between the Dragons.
Attempt number 3.
Leads off this inning.
First pitch. First pitch.
Here comes the first pitch. And it's the outside corner. It's strike 1.
What a dot. Hold on, guys. I don't know if you guys can hear me. You guys can hear me? Now. Yeah, I think it's good now. Alright, let's get back into this. Let's get back into it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Oh, no.
The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. Coming up on the midnight hour here on the East Coast. 2 balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man.
No, what are you doing?
Now the 2-1 pitch is a fastball that misses.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows this team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble.
What are you doing?
And this is through into right field, so the tying run's aboard to kick off the inning.
Oh my goodness, man. Number 4 now. This is such a boring podcast. Oh my god. Why can't strike him out, man? This is literally extreme moments. This is way too extreme.
Tonight, the contest.
Extreme moments.
Digging in once again, Aaron Hicks. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Hey, it's never easy scoring runs against a closer, but this lineup is setting up perfectly right now as the leadoff hitter leads off this inning.
The 0-2 delivery. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. The 0-2 once more is taken for ball 1. Coming up on the midnight hour here on the East Coast. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Hey, great job right there. Anytime you're down 0-2, I think it's a successful at bat if you can work it back to an even count and at least give yourself a chance.
Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Hard hit at third. And just past his outstretched glove into left. A base hit. tonight, the contest.
Attempt number 5.
Striding in to start the ninth, Aaron Hicks.
And
they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, it's never easy scoring runs against a closer, but this lineup is setting up perfectly right now as the leadoff hitter leads off this inning.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. Two balls and 2 strikes to Hicks now. Count remains 2-2. Here's another 2-2. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. Fastball got him looking as that had 2-seam action on it. 1 gone. So digging in now, Aaron Judge. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Into the corner and slicing foul. The 1-1 home. Hard liner to center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
For a second.
Giancarlo Stanton now. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
Not close with that when it's way above the strike zone.
Time to narrow your focus up there at the plate. In a 1-run game, he doesn't want to walk you, so there's a good chance he's going to get something to handle right.
Oh. Attempt number 6. Caution, warning, caution, warning, caution, warning, caution, warning, caution, warning.
We've got a contest that'll take. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Aaron Hicks. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Coming up on the midnight hour here on the East Coast. Fouled off wide at first, but boy, that had some zip on it. The 2-1 home.
Is this a home run?
Is looked at for ball 3.
Foul.
Great situation right here. Leading off the inning, you gotta find a way to get on base any way possible. But I don't like to take the aggression away from hitters. If it's in your zone, I want you swinging.
Hammered the other way to deep right field. Eaton going back, still ranging back. And as Yankees fans here on television,
it's just home runs, home balls. Really hard to get strikeouts. Top number 7. 35 minutes into this. It's just a failure.
Test that. Leading off the inning, Aaron Hicks, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, it's never easy scoring runs against a closer, but this lineup is setting up perfectly right now as the leadoff hitter leads off this inning.
And this is high, a ball and a strike. Coming up on the midnight hour here on the East Coast. 2 balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man. Corbin has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters.
Boyd, every manager and pitching coach, Matty V, they love to bring a guy in that they know one thing. He's going to throw strikes and not beat himself, and this guy is certainly not afraid to attack the strike zone.
Walked him.
Bounce towards the second baseman.
That was way weird.
And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
The right fielder, number 99.
Ready now, Aaron Judge. He's 1 for 4 for the game.
Judge.
Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1. Didn't miss by much there, but it's just a bit high. And he gets this one over at the knees for the first strike.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
And tonight, a contest that should bring it. Striding in to start the 9th, Aaron Hicks.
Leading off
and
for
they'll
the
need him to
Yankees,
get something going
the
here.
center fielder,
Hey, it's never easy
Aaron.
scoring runs against a closer, but this
Hey.
lineup is setting up perfectly right now as the leadoff hitter leads off this inning.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Coming up on the midnight hour here on the East Coast. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Swung on and missed.
Now
he didn't
batting,
even come close
the
to
right fielder,
contact on a ball
Aaron.
way out of the zone. 1 out.
Judge.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
Here's a little chopper up the middle, and he can't make the play as he overruns it, but that should be scored as an infield single.
This is turning into a long, very long broadcast.
Anticipation.
40 minutes.
Digging in, Aaron Hicks. No hits in
Leading
3
off
tries
for
so
the
far.
Yankees,
He's struck out
the
once.
center
Hey,
fielder,
it's never easy
Aaron.
scoring runs against a closer, but this
Hey.
lineup is setting up perfectly right now as the leadoff hitter leads off this inning.
Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Coming up on the midnight hour here on the East Coast. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Encarnacion is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the 9th this crowd was hoping for.
the
1
right
away.
fielder, number 99.
So striding
Aaron.
forward now, Aaron Judge. He's
Judge.
1 for 4 for the game. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
Looks like he's got a good feel for that two-seam fastball this far into the game. He's used it really effectively tonight.
Bases are empty, one man out. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Eaton is there, and folks are starting to head for the exits now. 2 gone here in the 9th.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, Giancarlo Stanton. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
And this is in the air to right, and this should do it. He takes the turn and heads for second, and now that'll...
Alright guys, I'm so sorry. I wasn't able to do this. This is gonna be my last 2 tries. If I can't do it this time, I'm gonna have to do another broadcast tomorrow.
The anticipation is high.
You can do it.
Now at the plate, Aaron Hicks. He's 1
leading
for
off
4 for the game. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. Ground ball left side. And there's one down now. Here's big Aaron Judge. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Hot shot down the line, but this is foul for the first strike. Fly ball heading for the alley. On the move is Springer, but it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. And there are 2 gone now. Into the box, Giancarlo Stanton. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Called strike at the letters, 0-1. Coming up on the midnight hour here on the East Coast. Taking called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy...
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball... Tonight, the contest that settling in now, Aaron Hicks. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day.
Hey, it's never easy scoring runs against a closer, but this lineup is setting up perfectly right now as the leadoff hitter leads off this inning.
Swing and a miss for strike 1.
And this is a ball.
And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. The 1-2.
This is a ball.
Misses for the second ball.
Probably a ball.
3-2 to the Yankees center fielder.
Well, one thing he definitely didn't want was a long at bat here to start off this 9th inning. This could really jeopardize whether he could complete this game or not.
So it was a strikeout looking there. Aaron Hicks goes quietly to lead off the bottom of the 9th.
Ball.
Too high, 1-0.
Look where I'm placing it. Ball.
Ball 2 now.
The game
right there, it's a temptation pitch. Power hitters like
It's
this
not
are
the
looking
pitcher.
for pitches that they can drive.
It's the
So that
game.
may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
To 2-2 now.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
And another foul ball. Another try at 2-2. Unable to find the zone with the slider.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
So the breaking ball locked him up there. Aaron Judge goes down, and they've got only one out left to work with. And that's cut on and missed 0-1. And this will be a called strike 2, and trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. And a swing and a miss as they definitely had him reaching for that one. And this ball.
Game 3. Last chance here.
Tonight, a contest that should bring us some memorable moments. Leading off the inning, Aaron Hicks, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, it's never easy scoring runs against a closer, but this lineup is setting up perfectly right now as the leadoff hitter leads off this inning.
Balls and balls and
swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. Coming up on the midnight hour here on the East Coast. Hit on the ground to short. Throw just
ball.
in time as they get him by an eyelash. Now to the plate, Aaron Judge, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. And a high strike there, 0-1.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately, he let that one go, and he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
Now batting, left
First
fielder,
pitch of the at-bat.
Giancarlo.
Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. Corbin has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters.
Boyd, every manager and pitching coach, Matty V, they'd love to bring a guy in that they know one thing. He's going to throw strikes and not beat himself. And this guy is certainly not afraid to attack the strike zone.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Oh my fucking god. Alright, last attempt. I was going so good. Oh my god, I can't believe it. I cannot believe this.
He'll take us back. Striding in to start the 9th, Aaron Hicks. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, it's never easy scoring runs against a closer, but this lineup is setting up perfectly right now as the leadoff hitter leads off this inning. Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high. 1-2. Lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. Here he comes again. 1-2. Shot back up the middle, and that's a base hit. He's now 2 for 5 in this one. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.